Hi there, this is Abdullah Hussain, and this is
Yusuf Idea.
we are Group G of the Server-Side Development Project groups. There's only two members of the group, as you probably noticed already. We had a third member, Patrick Core, but he has left the group to continue studies next semester. For our Ruby on Rails project, we decided to create an app store. The app store is called App Heaven, as you can see on the screen. We decided on doing an app store because we felt that it was relevant to our current course, mobile application development. We also thought that if we were to publish apps in the future, we might be, it might be good to have somewhere to do somewhere to have these apps online. So it would be good to have some sort of an app store for ourselves as a portfolio as such. Also, we're all quite technical. The two of us, we're both technical, and we enjoy downloading apps and playing games and entertainment and stuff like that, as most people do these days. So yeah, we thought it was an interesting and something different from the shops, the normal standard shops that you'd find online. Here in front of us we have the Rails application App Heaven, which is the App Store. So I'm going to take you through the App Store now, just through the functionality of the App Store, just show you the different aspects, the different pages, how it works, how a user can purchase an app and view the apps and so on. So when we come to the home page, this is the home page that we have here in front of us. As we can see up here, we have a navigation bar with some options. We have a search bar here. We also have a login and a sign up bar at the top right hand corner, and then down here we have some apps. So we can see here there is an app box with an image, the title and the price of the app. So just to say from the start that it was important for us to have a good interface for the user. It was important to have an attractive design and was easy and straightforward and for the user to be able to purchase apps. So that was an important aspect of our project. So I'll go through some of the options on the navigation bar. So the first option we have here is most popular. What that does is it sorts all the apps by the most downloaded. So you can see here this is the most downloaded application here with 67, and it just sorts all the apps by the downloads. So most popular, we see that as a feature on a lot of app stores these days. Categories, we created apps in 3 categories, and when we click on any of them, it will bring up the relevant category. So all the apps in the relevant category, and that works for all the other ones. Lifestyle and for entertainment. Platform is similar. So we have 3 different types of platforms. We have Android apps, and we have iOS apps and Windows apps. Okay, search bar works here. I'm going to search for Star, and we're going to get 3 apps. Gangster Raids, Star Trek and Star Wars. They all have Star in them. So the search functionality is working as expected. Okay, so just before I go any further, I'm going to just go back to the home page. I just want to show that the page is responsive. So I'm just going to do a select element just to give us a different view of the page. So as we can see here, I'm going to want to slide the pixel size of the page up and down. We can see that the page is actually changing. The page is changing to, for example, now it's showing 6 apps. When we make it smaller to the size of let's say an iPad, it's going to show 4 apps, and then when we make it smaller still to the same size as a mobile phone, for example, we're going to get just the 2 apps. So it is responsive, and we can see that the menu changes also when it's a mobile sized screen. So we were able to achieve a responsive design. Okay, I'm going to close this and go back to full screen. Okay, so at the top right hand corner we have login and sign up, which is an important part of the store. Users need to sign up to be able to buy apps. So when I go, so what we use a gem for this. We use a gem called Devise to manage the user database. So I'm going to firstly sign up, and then we're going to log in. So we're going to create a new account. And sign up. Okay, so we're now signed up and logged in. Okay, now that we are logged in, we have another option that we did not have before. We have add to cart option. So the add to cart option is now available. Why? Because we're logged in. So it's important that we log in. We can't actually add anything to the cart without being logged in. Also, if you notice, the options have changed at the top right hand corner once we've logged in. We have a logout option to log out. We have a profile page which we'll have a look at in a little while. And we have our cart which has 0 items at the present. Okay, so now we're going to have a look at our apps. So let's have a look at one of our apps. So let's just choose any app. So let's say Explore Ireland here, the first one here. So each app had its own little page. So we can see that there's some information, description, we have price, we have the category, we have the platform, and we have how many downloads. So what we can do now is we can add to cart. Okay. So what we see here is our cart. We have one app in there. The price is $3.99 and our total is $3.99. If we go to the very top here, we can see that we have one item in our cart now, and we're going to continue shopping just to be so that we can show that we can purchase more than one app. Let's buy something different. So let's get add this app here. I like to look at this app. Let's go into the app first of all. You can see the description, the title, etc. And we can add to cart here again. And we have now a total of $6.98. We have 2 items in the cart. We can see there's 2 items in the cart here. And anytime we're on any of their pages, if we hit the cart items, you can see that it will lead back to our cart. Clear cart will clear the cart, and complete purchase will complete the purchase. When we hit complete purchase, what happens is there's a transaction record is created. So I'm going to do that now shortly. So we're going to complete the purchase. It redirects to a thank you page. What's happened right now is a transaction record has been created in the transaction table. So from the thank you page we have a link to the profile page, and this will redirect to our profile page. So I'm going to click on that now. Okay, so now we're on the profile page. We have a little bit of detail about yourself. So the profile, the username, which is the email that we signed up, and how long we've been a member since. So just recently, just a few moments ago, of course. Okay, and we have 2 purchases here. So there's 2 purchases that we've purchased. We have the Explore Ireland app and the Top Pool app games there. So from here, the user can go and download the apps if needed. I'm going to click on these. It's just an alert box at present. We don't actually have an app up there, but you can see that if we did, then this is where the download will happen from.
Hi there, it's me Joseph. I will continue from where we stopped. I will continue by explaining different methods how to maintain the security of our website. So we have used 3 methods in order to secure our website. The first method is SQL injection, and the second method is measures against redirection. And the last method we used is to ensure there is proper session management for our website. So I'll try to explain each of them in a little bit detail. For the first method, which is SQL injection, as you can see here, the SQL injection, in order to secure our website from SQL injection, we have done some string interpolation to insert, as you can see here, the percentage sign. We make sure our website is secure by taking measures against SQL injection that starts or ends with filter using like query, so that our website will be secure from hackers using SQL injection, like using the query term which is like or something like that, so that they won't create any problem or they won't hack the website by using like query. So in order to secure our website, this is what we did. The second method is take measure against redirection. As you can see here in the app controllers Ruby here, we included only the expected parameters in a create, in update, and secure actions, delete actions, so that hackers won't get this opportunity to redirect our website into their own website. So in order to secure our website, we have included only the expected parameters, as you can see here, only the expected parameters in a create, update, and delete actions. And the third method is to ensure proper session management. In order to do that, we have used a resource or RESTful routes. The hackers are always looking for the next step, clever technique to take advantage of our website. So we used RESTful routes in the routes.rb file by simply telling Rails we are working with a resource. You can see here in the routes.rb file that we have included the RESTful, which is resource transaction and resources apps, so that we use this method in order to stop hackers from taking advantage of session management, so that we ensure proper session management is there for our website. And the next part will be about the challenge or the difficulties that we have faced when we are trying to develop this website or this project. The most difficult part of our project was to write a transaction method. This method will show, as you can see here, this project will show all the relevant apps which are related to each ID, so that it was a very difficult task for us to do that. But finally we sorted this problem by using the following code, as you can see here. So that was the most challenging one when we do our project, but finally we sorted the problem and we tried to write this method so that we can be able to use the transaction properly. We have also encountered a big challenge when we try to deploy our application to Heroku. This is because we were not familiar with Heroku before. To summarize, in general, this project has helped us to understand Ruby on Rails project program in action. So we are delighted to see our own application working properly finally. So we're happy to see our own code or our own app running properly. So that's what we want to say. Thank you very much for following us. Thank you.